Well, let's get the science now in terms of COVID-19. Joining me is Ed Feil, Professor and Epidemiologist at Bath University. And Professor, we're hearing in the news a lot about that R0. Can you explain what that is in relation to COVID-19?
So the R0 is a basic characteristic or parameter of any infectious disease agent, and it allows us to work out exactly how quickly it will spread, and it simply refers to the suppose that you and I were infected. It's the average number of subsequent infections that we are likely to cause. So the average number of people that we are likely to go on to infect. So for this new coronavirus, the estimates are hovering around 2 to 2.5.
How then can we keep a good track of what that number currently is when there's such inconsistent testing across the world at the minute?
Testing is really important, and testing seems to, as you say, be quite inconsistent in different countries. If you're testing, then you know not only how many cases there are, which we don't really have a proper handle on at the moment, but you know where they are, and you know who else those cases might have infected. So you can carry out what they call contact tracing, which they did very effectively in China, where for every case that's identified, you identify the potential secondary cases, all those people that the infected person may have had prolonged contact with. And this was an enormous effort that was done in China, and it was very successful in putting a lid on the spread.
So were you part of this cohort of scientists that were calling on the government to act with greater force and more efficiency?
That's been my belief. I've been doing a bit of local lobbying. I haven't had any direct contact with the policymakers inside the government. I've been making my opinions known on Twitter and so on, and as I say to people locally, I was, for example, the Bath half went ahead, as you're probably aware, and that's their decision. They were rightly pointed out that the official advice was that it could go ahead, but it was always my position that was a slightly reckless thing to do. So in that sense, I've been making my opinions clear, yes, but not at a national level.